Hey everyone, it's your girl Neen, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're about to unlock a superpower, okay, not in superpower, but close enough. We're diving deep into the science of spotting a liar. Have you ever felt like something was a little in a conversation, like that feeling when you're eating cereal and accidentally bite into a fork? Yeah, that's your intuition trying to tell you something's up. We're gonna learn how to decode those subtle signs that someone might be fibbing. Buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get real interesting. Alright, let's start with the basics. Body language. Our bodies have a funny way of betraying us, even when our words are trying to play it cool. First up, fidgeting. If someone can't seem to sit still, they're constantly touching their face, twirling their hair, or tapping their feet. It could be a sign that they're nervous about something. Maybe even a little white lie they're trying to get away with. Then there's eye contact, or should I say, the lack thereof. Avoiding your gaze is a classic sign that someone might be hiding something. It's like they can't even bear to look you in the eye because they're afraid you'll see right through them. On the flip side, some people go overboard with the eye contact, holding it for way too long, like they're trying to hypnotize you into believing their tall tales. Remember, natural eye contact is key. Anything too extreme can be a red flag. Now, let's talk about storytelling. When someone's spinning a yarn, pay close attention to the details. Do they all add up? Or are there some glaring inconsistencies? Liars often struggle to keep their stories straight. They might change details, forget what they said earlier, or contradict themselves without even realizing it. It's like trying to juggle too many balls at once. Eventually, they're bound to drop a few. Another thing to watch out for is over-explaining. When someone goes on and on, adding unnecessary details, it's almost like they're trying to convince themselves as much as they're trying to convince you. Remember, the truth is usually simple and straightforward. It's the lies that require all the extra fluff and embellishment. Okay, time to channel our inner Sherlock Holmes and analyze those peepers. Eye movements can be super revealing when it comes to spotting a liar. We already talked about avoiding eye contact, but did you know that looking in a specific direction can also be a tell? For example, looking up and to the right is often associated with accessing memories, while looking up and to the left can indicate creativity or fabrication. Now, I'm not saying that every time someone looks to the left, they're lying through their teeth. But if you notice a pattern of shifty eye movements, especially when they're talking about something specific, it might be worth paying attention to. Remember, our eyes are the windows to our souls, and sometimes they're also the windows to our little white lies.
Check one, check two, check.
Let's move on to another important aspect of communication. Our voices. When someone's lying, their voice might betray them in subtle ways. One common sign is a change in pitch. When we get nervous or stressed, our vocal cords tend to tighten up, which can make our voices sound higher than usual. So, if you notice someone's voice suddenly going up an octave, it could be a sign that they're not being entirely truthful. Another thing to listen for is changes in speech patterns. Liars might start talking faster, stammering over their words, or using more filler words like and It's like their brains are working overtime to keep up with their fabrications. Remember, our voices are like instruments. They can reveal a lot about our emotional state, even when we're trying our best to keep it on the down low. Last but not least, let's talk about micro-expressions. These are brief, involuntary facial expressions that flash across our faces for a fraction of a second, revealing our true emotions. Even the best liars can't completely control their micro-expressions. It's like a tiny glimpse into their true feelings, even if they're trying to mask them with a poker face. Some common micro-expressions to watch out for include a furrowed brow, a lip press, or a slight tightening of the eyelids. These can all be signs of negative emotions like fear, anxiety, or guilt. Now, spotting micro-expressions takes practice. But with a little bit of observation, you'll be surprised at what you can pick up on. And there you have it, a crash course in spotting lies. Remember, these are just a few tips to help you become a more discerning listener. It's important to note that no single sign is a foolproof indicator of deception. It's all about looking at the bigger picture and trusting your gut instinct. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more awesome content, and share it with your friends. Let's spread the knowledge and become a generation of lie-detecting ninjas. See you in the next one.